Okay, we are on. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Hi Masterclass, this time for our Hi Masterclass number 47. And today we have Sergio Contreras, I guess, for the second time here at this Hi Masterclass
Third
series.
time.
Third time?
Yeah.
Okay, my mistake. Third time here. Sergio is here to talk about HTML. But before we start, let me just ask you, as I do always, to drop us a like, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We would
Yeah.
appreciate that. We have plenty more content like this prepared for you and coming up next month. And yeah, if you have any type of question you would like to ask, please drop them on the comment section of this video. Me, Sergio, or everyone at High Interactive would be more than happy for you to drop all of your questions and we will answer them straight away. So, hi Sergio, how are you?
Hello. Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you ready to leave this presentation on?
Yeah.
Today, we are going to talk about HTML, some things that you should be using, but I'm not here to talk about this. Sergio is here to talk about this. And yeah, uh, speaking about that, Sergio has wrote an article about this. You can scan it here in your screen, or you can check it on the description of this video. It is like a full guide for the presentation that Sergio is about to do. And yeah, Sergio, before you start your presentation, and I know
Yeah.
I'm taking a lot of your time, sorry for that. Uh, why do you think that this high master class would be helpful for the ones watching this at home?
So I think the team that I brought, I think it's not a really important one. It's just like for people to know because many of us are used to work with some platforms or um some other things or applications that don't use so much HTML elements, or if you are start to learning, some platforms only teach you to work with divs or spans, and there are a bunch of HTML elements that can help you and can improve like when you're building like some parts of your application or your page.
For sure. So let's start. Let's start. Let's
Okay.
go.
Yeah. Okay. This first slide, why the HTML still matters in today. Just like I said, we are living in an age of multiple frameworks and components libraries, and it's so easy to forget how powerful the HTML can be. And the modern web platform has evolved, and so many underused HTML elements can offer you today some native behaviors and that have some performance benefits that you can use without using like a third-party JavaScript or a library. And also it brings a lot of accessibility features that you don't need to worry about or implement on if you do like a custom component of that part. So with this presentation, I will bring some HTML elements that can be used instead of creating like a big component with a lot of JavaScript. And let's check them out. It's just a few. There are more. We can do like in another masterclass, or a colleague do other elements that can help you. So let's see them. So these are the elements that we're going to talk about here. We have like the details, the summary, the dialog element that has some methods that you can call, the template, the picture, and the source set, and this ABBR, it's the abbreviation or quotation. I think I'm acronym, sorry. not quotation. The mark and the time tag element. So let's begin with the detail and the summary. So with the detail and summary, you can create like some toggleable element. You can use like to build like a collapsive section or what we call like accordions. It has some built-in toggle behaviors and keyboard accessibility. There's no need for JavaScript. It emits like a toggleable event, like an event with an event listener toggle. You can access it and to know if when it's open or closed, and do your logic if you need something to do about that. Here in the right side, I did like a snippet of a code for this element. It has like a little bit of CSS, but for most of these elements, you don't need CSS for them to work. You also need to install it in the if you need more more style in your page. Some use cases for this element: you can use it on facts, some collapsive logs, sections, setting panels, and it reduces like if you have like a JavaScript dependency for this type of component from another library. Next element we're going to talk about, it's the dialog. With this dialog, you can build native support for modal or non-modal dialogues. You can use some methods to call it like the show model or just the show for non-modal dialogues, and use the close to if you want to close the model. It has built-in autofocus trap, and you can use like the escape key for if you want to close the model. And for the screen readers, this is super friendly and in terms of accessibility as well. Some use cases of these dialogues, you can use it on alerts or login pop-ups or even in confirmation boxes. Okay, next one. I think it's a template. Okay, so this one here, it's a little more complex, but the template, they are invisible fragments of the DOM that you can clone dynamically using JavaScript, serving as a mechanism to hold HTML fragments, which can either be used later in JavaScript or generate immediately in the shadow DOM. They are perfect for building client-side UIs or rendering CMS contents without frameworks. Some use cases, you can use it as a reusable UI parts, use it for lazy loading of your content, or in the shadow DOM manipulation. Okay, the picture and the source set, I put it here in the together. So the picture HTML element, it contains 0 or more source elements and 1 image element to offer alternative versions of an image direct for different displays or device scenarios. This is super useful in mobile and the desktop. If you can use like this same element to display like an image with a bigger or with a smaller image or a bigger image, depending on the device. Like we said, it serves different image for different devices. It improves the performance, especially in mobile, because you can load like a low image. Enables art direction for design. Some use cases, you can use it in hero banners, retina or high DPI displays, and responsive layouts. The example that I put here on the right, it's an example of that. When we have like the screen is below 800 pixels, it shows like the image of the laptop, and if the width of the device it's bigger, it shows a different image on the source. And this also helps because the images are already like rendered, and you can call them. So next one, I think it's these ones. So this ABBR, like I said before, it's the abbreviation. It's an HTML element that represents abbreviation or an acronym. You can add a title to show like the full meaning of the word that you are trying to abbreviate. You may have seen in some use it appeared like, I didn't put like an example here, but it appears like a text with some dots below. You can hover it, and it's like said like the full name of the abbreviation, or in the screen readers will use that. The Mark 1, I put it here. It's the HTML element that represents text which is marked or highlighted for reference or for notation purposes. Here we have an example of that string that I write, like the search result, and the front end word is highlighted. And for the time HTML element, it represents a specific period of time. It may include a data time attribute to translate dates into machine-readable format. And you can use the format of time that you want to display. These types of elements, they improve the screen reader support. It helps the search indexation and reminders, and enhance some semantic clarity. I think that's all our elements, but we can conclude that, like I said, many developers default by using like some divs or some spans, because that's how frameworks typically introduce HTML. However, gaining solid understanding of modern HTML can simplify some code, boost some performance, and enhance user experience. Many JavaScript heavy components like models, accordions, or lazy loaders can now be built with the zero JavaScript or using just some JavaScript and some native HTML. Using semantic elements improves the accessibility, SEO, and code maintainability. That's all that you want in your application.
I'm sure, and I'm sure that the ones at home really got all the insights that you came here today to bring them, Sergio. Thank you for this presentation.
One more thing. In the article, I leave it on in the last part, like a bonus part that have like all the links for the MDN pages for if you want to know more about these elements, and they have like more examples, more uses, and even the browser compatibility.
Yeah, I was going to talk about this. You can check the article, as I said in the beginning, on the description of this video. There you'll have a full guide for this presentation, and also the resources that Sergio has talked about. And yeah, with that said, thank you, Sergio, for this great presentation. And thanks to the ones at home that stood by till the end and really got all the insight that Sergio brought to us. And yeah, if you want to talk, I will make a challenge to the ones at home. If you want to see any of these topics that Sergio has talked about in full detail, please drop them on the comment section of this video, which topic you would like us to detail a bit more, and we would be happy to do another high masterclass on this topic.
Or other topics that you are interested in.
Yeah, for sure. Please drop them on the comment section. We would be very happy if you do so. So and also, if you drop us a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
I'm never tired of saying this. And if you want to check the next time masterclasses that we have prepared for you, another edition of High Talks or any other content that we do on our YouTube page, on our YouTube channel, please follow our social media pages. We will keep you updated there. And yeah, with that said, thank you, Sergio. Thank you to the ones at home. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.